Hey everybody, it is week 10, is our 10th weekly edition of the You Can Do It weekly video. And gosh, what a 10 weeks. We're double digits right now. 10 weeks ago, we had our very first training and we started it off. There's so much that's happened for so many people in 10 weeks. And there's a lot of things to be really, really proud of. So, take law of thirds. I talk about the law of thirds all the time. First 3 weeks were definitely one type of 3 weeks. Next 3 weeks or so, we kind of hit momentum. We had the last 3 weeks have been a lot of problem solving, and it's just interesting how that we always have that kind of law of thirds hold true. So tonight we have K Clubs as always. We've got some thoughts for you, and our rookie and entrepreneur of the week. And my biggest thought right now, I guess the biggest thing that's just kind of active in the moment in my head is discipline. And having the discipline. And I see that in the business. That's always been the case in the business. But I'm seeing it in the world right now. And it's, we talk about a lot that some of the things that you'll learn in college pro are things that other people don't have out in the real world, or, being able to gain some skill and experience that'll serve you later. And I think it's an incredibly direct example of what's going on with people right now that just can't seem to stay put. And you don't need to lock yourself in your basement, but a lot of people have seen and heard all the stories. It's to the point that our government's needing to put fines in place for people that are not going out or being a part of an essential service. People are going browsing shopping right now at Home Depot and Lowe's, which are places that are open to be able to provide resources to those that are doing necessary construction. There's just a lot of things that are going on. You can look out in the world where there's a significant lack of discipline. And that is, I think, one of the biggest issues that is going on right now that's going to make this scenario last either longer if people don't have the discipline, or a lot shorter if people have the discipline to just stay put and find a different way to do things. And I think that's no different when it comes to school and studying. If you're the discipline to sit down, ignore the distraction, that's going to go way better for you. In the business, I think right now being disciplined and putting in the time and the energy, trying different things, but being focused on what you need to do, the discipline of what you're required to do to get to where you want to go is often the biggest factor between whether or not you get there. So we're in a different time in the world. It's a time with probably everything that you've got going on, that discipline's been never been more important. Myself is I'm in the exact same place. So with all that said, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're healthy, and I hope everybody is focused on what it's going to take to run the business to the size that you want this year, not whether or not you're going to be able to run the business at all, because we're going to run the business. And I think I'm seeing a lot of really, really cool things in some of our weekly clubs, and just hearing some really cool things from people that are making progress. So if you're not making progress right now, you can do it. There's a lot of other people out there doing it, putting up some big numbers like there was nothing else going on in the world. Reach out to them, talk to your coach. But this is the time, whether or not you have the guts to show up and put in the time and energy in an uncertain world. And I know I do, and I know your coaches do. But the next few weeks are going to be challenging, mentally, probably more than anything else. So remember the discipline that you got to do, the time and energy you got to put in when maybe you just don't want to, or maybe it just doesn't feel easy, but you got to go out and do it anyways. So it's just like, no one's ever really gone to the gym or done a workout and regretted it. I guarantee you that you're not going to regret putting time in over the next little while. So K Clubs, I'm going to rip through it because there's so many people that are starting to enter these K Clubs. So the 10K Club, we kick it off with Ruben Smith, 10K. Armin, you're in there at 10.2. Vanessa, you're in there at 10.2. Simon, 10.4. Zach Locke, you're in at 10.5. Braden Fleury at 10.6. Talia in at 10.6. Kate Bonneville, you're in there at 10.7. Orion at 10.7. Matt Hotchkiss at 10.8. Cassandra at 11.3. Cole Olford at 11.3. Aiden Scott at 11.4. Kayla Wilson at 11.5. Riley Bruce at 11.6. Adam Mikowski at 11.8. Abdul in at 11.9. Adam, you're in there at 11.9. Cody Perez at 11.9. Harmon Singh, 11.9. Eric Wachowski, you're in there at 12.2. Juan, you're in there at 12.2. Alex Sawyer at 12.7. Yusuf at 12.8. Eric Phillips at 13.5. Austin, you're in there at 14. Jatesh at 14.2, Luan at 14.4, Alexandru at 14.7, Durham, you're in there at 14.7, Chris Van Galen at 14.9, right on the edge of the 15K club, which we kick off with Joseph Giffen at 16K, Rowan at 16.1, Joe Lavoie at 16.2, Gabe Wooten at 16.4, Hugo, you're in at 16.7, Noah, you're in at 16.9, George at 16 again on the dot, Braden, you're in there at 17.3, Jalen at 17.4, Connor at 17.5, Ben, you're in there at 17.6, Hillary at 17.7, Himanish at 18, Josh McKillop at 18.1, Carter Sutherland at 18.2, Matt Vucic at 18.6, Micah, you're in there at 18.6, Kathleen Turner in at 19.6, and Al at 19.9 on the edge of the 20K club that kicks off with Owen Healy at 20.3, Drew Breen at 20.3, Catherine Stokes at 21.6, Michael Church at 21.6, Daniel Boughton, you're in there at 21.9, Zach Irvine at 22.3, Musimil at 22.4, Midori at 22.5, Max Kolnick at 22.9, Dan Thiessen at 24, Mr. Jesse Kwachinski at 24K. 25K club, Max Lowe at 25K, Eric DeCosta at 25.5, Alex Dirksen at 25.6, Lucas Aikens at 26.2, Dylan Giles at 26.5, Emma Schuler at 26.5, Kalen Clark at 26.6, Jamie Schultz at 27.6, rounding with that 25K club. 30K club. All alone, that 30K club right now is Erica McAllister. She's lonely. Someone join her. 30K club, but maybe, who knows, maybe she'll jump into that 35K club there, Erica, next week, which right now you've got James Britton at 36K and Peter Dirksen at 38.1, Joel Warner right on the line there at 45K, so we're going to skip that 40K club, 45K club, then we skip 50, we skip 55, we skip 60, we skip 65 because we're into the 70K club with Slada at 70.6, Kian at 70.7, Emma Seed Binney at 71.8, and we're going to skip a long way up. Again, Mr. Horner, awesome to see you continually putting up the numbers and making that progress. 128,000. So we're in that 125K club. So congrats, man. Your top 5 right now. Joel Warner at 45 in 5th. Slada in 4th at 70.6. Kean in 3rd at 70.7. Emma in 2nd at 71.8 and leading the way, Mr. Dylan Horner. So those are your top 5. They're booking big numbers. They're booking a ton of work right now. Make sure you are reaching out to them if you need it. If you're trying to book a couple grand this week, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. Rookies and Entrepreneurs of the Week nominations. Andy, that's your first nomination here for the Rookie of the Week. So you hit your PC goal. You get your first external booking via your Facebook page. So for those of you that haven't got that social selling kit put together yet, the template's all there for you. Make sure you get that up there. But awesome job, Andy. Love the persistence and creativity working through it. Carter Sutherland, you booked $3,400, man. It's awesome to see. In your first week, you did your PC calling training just last week, and you booked $3,400. You took your learning in your own hands, man. Crushed that goal. Good for you, man. L booked $5,400 in PCs last week. You pushed hard. Through the entire week, you had a $3,500 goal. You booked $5,400. Anyone who doesn't think they can't book work right now, talk to Elle. She'll show you what's up. Justin out west, you booked $1,200 in external and $900 in PCs. He had 10 estimates done last week in what's going on in the world right now. Amazing, man. Awesome job. And Micah, you booked $4,600, super squeezing that orange, if you will, and pulling out more juice out of that PC list. So congratulations on those top rookie performances. Entrepreneur of the Week. We start off with Mr. Dylan Horner. Booked nearly 12 grand last week, my man. $11,800. Consistent every single week. You're continuing to push. Awesome. You're really closing in on that 130K club, so that's really cool to see. Mr. Dylan Giles, $6,700, consistently surpassing your weekly goals. Jess was telling me, and you're laying a super solid foundation for the year. So $6,700 last week, man, really well done. And Mr. Joel Warner, almost 6 grand. You wanted to hit 45K by the end of March. You squeaked it in there. You did it. Great job, man. You also had 75% in PC retention right now. So again, when people think that we're not going to run a business, just talk to these people. If you think we might be, your success might be in jeopardy, just talk to these people. They're putting down some awesome performances. So congratulations on everybody making progress, and in particular to the shout outs there for the nominations. So our winners our rookie entrepreneur of the week, our rookie of the week goes to stay with L. L, congratulations, $5,400 last week in PCs. Crushed your goal. Great job last week, L. Entrepreneur of the week, Mr. Dylan Horner. So I think you're going to throw a few of these up on the wall this year. A couple bottles of wine, if you will, at awards night. Booked almost 12 grand, just that super consistent effort again. Congratulations. So again, I hope everybody is healthy. Hope everybody in your family's healthy. We're in a time that's going to show a lot of people what they're made of, and whether or not you have the guts to show up and do what you said you're going to do. I believe every single one of you can be successful to the level that you wanted to be, and we're going to push real hard this year. We're going to take advantage of some opportunities. We're going to be respectful while we do it. We're going to be thoughtful while we do it, and empathetic while we do it. We're going to be safe while we do it. We're going to take advantage of things. So hope everybody's having a great start to the week. Congratulations to everybody from last week. Remember, whatever you try to do, you can do it. You can do it. We'll talk to everybody, I'm sure, tomorrow.